Wow. That's dumb, but it is what it is. Welcome, everybody. Me, chat on screen just looked ass. What the hell? What's up with my chat on screen? It looks like shit! And I mean the one on my layout. It looks like poop. At least to me. It may not be to you guys because you're actually watching it a fuller screen than me. Is it just me or did something change with the text? It used to be more noticeable? I don't know what happened. But it used to be, I don't know, the text used to be much more noticeable and much more vibrant, I guess. To be fair, the text that I used, which is the most visibly noticed, is actually the Fortnite text, or whatever you want to call it. But it just looks like shit right now. I don't know why. Yeah, I chose that because it was the most noticeable, readable text for whenever people just want to just watch, stream, and understand what people are saying. But then again, I'm not looking at Streamlabs at full screen, nor am I watching my stream for that matter. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see. Well, let's see. Go to live stream. Is that actually better or worse? Let's look. Oh, it is different. What the fuck happened? Yeah, because I checked out my yesterday stream or just now, and it looked perfectly fine. Huh. The text changed. It's also lighter. Filters. Ooh. I mean, I can make it brighter, I guess. I don't know what happened, though. Filter? Yeah, filters. You know, like my green screen. And my crop. I use filters on me. For example, one filter is my crop. And my green screen. Those are filters. And apparently face masks. Why is that enabled? Go away. Why is that enabled? Go away, face mask. Those are just called filters in OBS. I don't know if that's like what they're really called for things, but adding filters allows me to add text on screen that scrolls. Not what you're seeing right now. This scrolling text across my screen, that's a whole different thing, but if you're wondering, like, if I go to this, see how there's that thank you everyone for the love and support, how it's scrolling? That's a filter. The color on it is a filter, because originally that's not purple. My green screen's a filter. My window crop's a filter. If I go to my PSO logo and go to filters, this is a filter. I can brighten it, I can lower it, but that's all under one filter called color key. The title of that filter is called color key. But yeah. There's a lot of cool things you can do with the filters. Such as adding in colors and things. And apparently, I'm not sure if the text on screen has anything that's changed since yesterday? I don't even remember how I even got that text, to be fair. I mean, I got it from here, Slobs. Slobs has like an integrated app store that I can use, and I think I downloaded it from something like that, but I don't remember now. It's been a while since I've done that, and I don't like that it changed. If you want to see the differences, go watch yesterday's stream. You'll see the differences. It's definitely smaller. And not only that, it's not as blocky. And it's bothering me. I'm sorry, I told you, everything I tried doing just never seems to be perfect. But it's all good, it's not really a big deal. Stream timer. Count up, countdown, and auto subathon. I'm nowhere near that big yet. Bongo Cat. Advanced overlay maker? Ooh. Meme board. Once I get bigger, I plan on actually buying an actual soundboard for some dumb shit. Also, stream, did you freeze? What's happening? It looked like my mixer stream froze. Stream requests? Oh. Davalaw's broadcasters set up custom requests that viewers can redeem in exchange for money via PayPal. Huh. Just select a request from the panel and a notification will pop up on screen just like a regular donation. Requests as well as their prices are entirely customizable. Huh. Neat. Not doing that right now. I mean, it's kind of rude to just be like, here's a new thing. Here's a new thing you can redeem via in-game currency, well, in-chat currency, as well as actual currency. Send me money to request something. Yeah, that's kind of rude. Now, if I was actually bigger and people were giving me money, then maybe I'll implement it. But right now, I think that's kind of useless. I'm not going to just be like, hey, you wanna play a game with me? Or, hey, you want a song? Pay me money. Yeah, okay. I'm fine, I like my in-chat currency. That actually makes me a bit more unique. While I know every major streamer has some type of in-game, in-chat currency, but it just makes my channel mine. Even though the red box idea was kind of taken from another PSO streamer, but he is actually a friend of mine. Not personal friend of mine, but someone I actually know. So, it's all good. He actually gave me the okay. I actually asked him if I can use it. I wouldn't have just implemented it on my own. I actually asked the guy, and he said, yeah, sure, it's fine. Since he's a PSO streamer as well as I am. Alright, so unfortunately, I ran out of time. I wanted to get as far as I can in blue version before I started streaming. I made it to Koga. Well, I'm at his gym. I got Surf, I got Strength, I beat Erica, I got the first Snorlax, I got which means I also went through the I went through Lavender Tower, and now we're at Koga's gym. And yes, I am rushing it to get my fossils, to get my second fossil cloned, so I can trade the Praise the Helix fossil, which I gotta name. I gotta name my Almanite Praise Helix. I get it. But next stream, I'm thinking next stream for Pokemon, unless I can on and off play on the same time here and make it to Cinnabar, which all I need to do is beat Koga here, and I can actually surf. And then I can also go to Saffron City. I can get me Hitmonchan. That's all I need besides Pinsir. Unfortunately, the stupid bug catching contest wasn't on today, otherwise I would have caught me a Pinsir. I can still technically do it, but it'll be freaking rare and hard as hell while I'm playing one other main game. Oh my god, that delay. Oh wait, I'm looking at Mixer. Yeah, I'm gonna try playing my game while looking through Mixer. Good job, me. So how you doing? How you doing, bud? Honita Slowpoke Doodle Seal, okay. Yeah, but I'm thinking, if not this stream, definitely next stream, this will be completed. Where's your battery at? Okay. You're full for now, I say that. And then it's probably just gonna, out of nowhere, my battery's probably just gonna drop from 100% down to 0 in a matter of seconds. But with this new battery, it doesn't do it as fast. The only thing, I just don't want my 3DS to just die. I know it's going to in the next 5 to 10 years. It's sad. It's my only chance. It's my only capture device for 3DS. And once that dies, I have no way of recording 3DS anymore. I mean, at least I can still do DS games. I guess. Oh yeah, you're already at. Periodically gonna be playing my other game. While my Kadabra gets headbutted over here. I just died to the human kidnapper. Goodbye, Kadabra, for dying. How dare you die to a human child kidnapper. Alright, Lorelei, let's go. Focus on Ponyta for a little bit. What are you doing with a level 38 Hypno anyway? Why is my Pokemon like 130? No wonder I'm losing. Granted, I am trying to train my Mew in my other game. Now that I evolved Venusaur, I'm trying to level up Mew. Yeah, I'm trying to evolve Mew. There we go. Get up there, Mew. But yeah, to go back to what you were asking about the daycare, takes about several hundred, I'd say 500 or so steps to get an egg to appear. And depending on what Pokemon you're trying to breed, it can range from anywhere from like maybe a few thousand to like 9,000 steps. And then to gain experience, your Pokemon requires a certain amount of experience to level. So each step, while they're in the daycare, equates to 1 experience. So if a Pokemon requires 1,000 experience to level up, that's 1,000 steps you need to take. And the reason I said don't level Pokemon in the daycare specifically, it's because it's the same as feeding them rare candies. They're not getting any battle experience, meaning they're not gaining EVs. EVs are basically stats that you get by killing specific Pokemon, whether it's trainer Pokemon or in the wild. So if you battle, say, Rattatas, I think Rattatas give you like speed EVs every time you kill them, or something like that. The more Rattatas you kill and then level up, you'll get a bunch of points towards your speed stat. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rattatas not speed, but I'm just doing it as an example. And if you literally just feed your Pokemon rare candies from level 1 to level 99, or 100 rather, that Pokemon will not have any EVs whatsoever in his stats, meaning he'll be weak as shit. And then if I took that same Pokemon and leveled him up from level 1 to 100, my Pokemon would be better in terms of potential than yours. Just because I hand trained it. Make sense? I mean, I don't mind if you, I don't really care, like personally, you can do that. I really just would prefer you not to do that with the Mew I gave you, but do what you will. Because trust me, if you are competitive at all, that Pokemon is going to be ass. Unless you literally super train it. Super training is another way that Nintendo implemented a faster and easier way for people to EV train without literally grinding for hours in the wild. And the reason why people grind in the wild is because they can kill more Pokemon to gain EVs than they do experience. And by the time they level up, there's a possibility that you'll gain like freaking 10 points per stat, depending on how many Pokemon you've killed. The maximum I've seen is probably around 12 points per stat when I would EV grind. Or more. It's ridiculous. Like, thanks to Super Trainer, I was able to buff and max out a few stats for some of my actual competitive breaded shinies. My Delphox, for example, has maximum special attack. Yeah. By the way, I figured out, I hope it sticks. I really hope it sticks. Because I switched my audio. Meaning my alerts are on a separate source now. Which means I can hear it and so can you. And it won't be combined with my game's audio. So if anyone... Oh, speaking of that. 5 hours ago, Brooklyn 1969 followed me on Twitch. Throwing that out there for you, bud. Thank you for the follow. That was me that did that, though. I just wanted to throw that up for you. In case you're watching. Brooklyn. That was an off-stream follow, so I appreciate it. Off-stream Twitch follow. Putting me up to 205 followers on Twitch. Thank you, guys. Holy shit! I'm growing again. Can we get to 300? Can we do it? Yeah, can we get to 300 follows? I'm not expecting any subs yet, but can we get to 300 follows? Can my internet not poop? Seriously though, can my internet not poop during the stream, please? Like, I swear, every stream I do, my internet decides to poop. 205 followers though. Can we get to 300, guys? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Gift sub? Is this free? Huh. No, they're not. Holy fuck! Well, I can do 10 gift subs for $50. Holy shit, that's a deal right there. I mean, that's not really a deal, but yeah. Get 7 emotes, give 50 to the community. Oh. And then they're $500. Holy fuck. $500 for 100 gift subs. Lord almighty. Sorry, that was a thing that was on my screen that I was just looking at. That's the whole gift subscription button thing that I'm looking at was not something that was there before? At least I don't think so. Gift subs is actually not new, but that button that I saw there was. Or at least I think so. Anyway. That's one trainer down. One Elite Four down. Yes, since I'm playing 2 games simultaneously. I want to change this text on screen. How do I do that? Widgets. Chat box. Text color, text size. Nah, I don't want a Fortnite theme. I just want the Fortnite text that I was using. Because that was like the most clear text. Like, I give a shit about Fortnite. Neon stripe? I don't know what any of that is. I guess I gotta figure that out on my own. Because this is not something I can really do right now. There's my layout editor. No. Studio mode, get App Store. Huh. Yeah, these are all themes. Like, I don't need a theme. Don't remember how I did that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Slow. 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 You fuck. Other trainer just withdrew his Pokemon. How dare you? Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee. Slow. Doduo's 31. You're 37. That's what I thought. And then Mew evolves into himself at like level 9 million. Fuck you, money, fuck you. Hitmonlee. Slow. Well, you're almost level 37, suppose. God, stop withdrawing. I am trying to level up my Mew in my other game, damn you. Of course, switched again. Well, you disabled the wrong move, Drowning. Good job. Slow. Poke. 37. 31. I gotta find my guiding pocket guide. I mean, it'd be slower if I had my pocket guide in front of me, but I can just easily just flip to a page and have it right there instead of having to go through Cerebi, but it's really the same thing. Oh, god damn it. Oh, whoops. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh. Wow, that's some decent damage. A level 11 Mew did probably about like 3 or 4 damage to a free level 31 Kadabra. It's not bad, actually. And I'm surprised he lived. Kadabra actually didn't attack. He used Sable. Slow. Learn water gun. What move do you have? Get rid of Growl, sure. At least give you some decent offense. Finally. Ooh, right, you leveled. Alright. Ooh, my god, all the leveling. My Raichu leveled on the other game, my Mew leveled on the other game, my Mew leveled on here, my Doduo leveled on here, my lord! Why does this feel slow? It just feels... The audio just feels slower. I noticed that when Professor Oak comes up and you beat the Elite Four, like, normally it was a much more... The beat was a little bit faster, I thought. Definitely during the... When you level, or when you beat a battle. Definitely a much more... The beats would be faster than that. It'd be like Final Fantasy's beat going... Dun 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 dun. Speaking of that, Final Fantasy will be continuing once this is... Well, if I do it tonight, I do it tonight. But for sure, whenever I'm done with the pokedex here, I'll be taking a break in Pokemon before Crystal and popping over to more Kakarot and popping over to more Final Fantasy IV and ED. Erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction. Sanity's requiem. Ugh. Stall me all you want. Stall me. Oh my god. Haha. It's all good. Every time you say sorry I'm back, I feel like your computer or your internet craps. But, welcome back. Again, if you're busy or you got something to do in the meantime, you don't have to apologize, man. I appreciate that you do say that you're back and everything. And that it's just went and got ice cream. It's all good, man. All good. I appreciate that you even take the time to say that you're sorry that you left without like a word or whatever. I appreciate you. Thank you. You don't have to though, but when I say you don't have to, you really don't, but I do appreciate that you do actually state that you're back instead of no, what? It just means a lot. It's just my anxiety that gives me issues whenever people just leave. Because that's just me. I have that. I'm trying to get over it, and it's not something that doesn't happen in my personal life. Trust me, it happens all the time in my personal life. Whenever people leave, I always feel like I'm just... people are bored of me, but it's just me. That's anxiety for you. It was yummy, but now I have some business to take care of. Enjoy that business. I have some business to take care of. Sorry, me balding eyeballs was trying to imitate your eyeballs. You're two different eyeballs. Apparently you have... Yeah, forgot about that. Forgot about that. The two different pair of eyeballs. So weird. Still don't understand why they're different. No, it was me trying to imitate the eyes. And trust me, if I was weirded out, you'll know. I'll do something more like... To be fair, that's also like my surprise face. Whenever something happens and it's surprising me, I'll be like, huh? But yeah. That's more of my I'm weirded out or what the fuck? What, my face? Yeah. All I was doing was just imitating the eyeballs. But no, trust me. Whenever I back up and I make a weird face like this, then you know I'm either surprised, weirded out, or just confused by something. Like when I first saw Goku pull out the tail in Kakarot, I was like, huh? Even when I saw that in the trailer, because when I first saw it in the game, that wasn't my first time seeing that. When I saw it in the trailer, I was like, what the fuck? Trust me, when I get to some blind games, actual other games that are blind instead of stuff like Eternal Darkness or whatever I've been playing, that are like weird and have some weird things to it, trust me, you'll see. Do your dishes, man. I'm surprised you even came back with when you have chores to do. Take care of your chores. You don't have to explain. Chores are important. It's a good skill to work on. Chores are a very good skill set to work on because that gets you prepared for your future. Even though I never had chores growing up, it's kind of like... Doing chores is kind of like... just common sense. Like, everyone should know how to at least do dishes. Even if you never grew up doing dishes for your family. Like myself. Like me. I never had to... my parents were never like strict on chores. Like, I never had to do any of that. Even though I do dishes. I do take care of the house whenever they're out. Or whatever. It's just common sense to be able to know how to sweep up your room. Or sweep up a floor. Or, you know, wash dishes. And whatever. It's kind of just common sense. To be fair, some people do not have some common sense. And trust me, I've seen a lot of that. Dual Arbok fight. Get fucked. Also get fucked. Both died at the same time. Slow.
Level 50.
Don't toxic me. How rude. How rude! Uh-oh. He lived. Ah, back! Mew, how dare you! Good boy. Good boy. Good it. Good thing? Mew doesn't have a gender. I've always instinctively called like Mew a male, but it's genderless. Good Pokemon. Thank God toxic or poison don't work during cutscenes. Ish. I don't really call that cutscene, but it's not me moving, so therefore it is in some regard. It's like those old school games that have like automated scenes, like, you know, with dialogue text boxes that they don't actually like voice act and stuff like that, and scenes where your character moves on his own are like they're minor cutscenes, but they're not like cutscenes of modern age gaming, but yeah. Such as this right here, the cutscene. But this is in modern gaming what is known as a minor cutscene, at least in my opinion, because it doesn't have voice acting, but it's also not like an actual cutscene that you would get after doing a major event, such as a boss fight, or you get to a new area. I call them minor cutscenes. Get fucked! Even though I just said get fucked, Mew. And Mew can get fucked. He can get bent. Don't glare me. Ooh, ow. Ow. Rip Chameleon. Ooh. Nice. Let's give you some love. Definitely lower level than I was expecting, because I definitely skipped a good chunk of trainers to get to Fuchsia as fast as possible. Because I wanted to get Surf ASAP. Okay, I can make it back. It's not like Koga is going to be that difficult. It's not like that behind a level, to be fair. I'm in my late 20s and early 30s, and I'm battling early to mid 30s in this gym. But it's not that big of a deal, to be fair. The more I lose, the more I get better anyway. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, bitch. And that's what I did when I grinded. I battled the Elite Four over and over, and that's what I usually do if I can't beat them right away, is I just keep grinding on them until I can. But even then, I didn't even really need to do that as my first attempt on my stream for the Elite Four. I actually would have beaten them, but I wasn't really trying to beat them. I kind of was just half-assing the fights, to be fair. What? Rip Mew. Stop poisoning me, you slut. You are only 58, Mew. I can understand. It's all good. We all know you're not the greatest, Pokemon. I love you nonetheless. You probably have more Mew probably has the most history with me in terms of event legendary than any other Pokemon. Considering he's probably one of the few events that I've had the longest. And also, I got him on my birthday. At Toys R Us one year. So, if any Pokemon has history with me, not only is it Squirtle because he's my first starter, Raichu because he's my first, established favorite Pokemon besides Squirtle, because I later changed it to Electric type because one of my close friends liked Squirtle, and I wanted to not like the same Pokemon as them, so I eventually swapped it over to Raichu, but I'm always going to love Blastoise. Blastoise is always going to be my favorite Pokemon, as well as my very first starter. But yeah. But Mew, I got it on my birthday one year at a Toys R Us event in Leaf Green and Heart Gold, or Leaf Green and Fire Red when they were around. And I've had him ever since, and he's gone with me everywhere in every current generation except for Ultra Sun and Moon as of right now, because he's on Oris. He's on my Oris games. I haven't even put him on Sun or Moon yet because I don't really know if I want to yet. Stop, dude. You're wasting time. You just swapped out and then swapped out again. Not only are you causing me experience, but you're just swapped out uselessly. I wouldn't have minded actually hurting that Hypno, but stop that. I hate trainers that do that, and only very few people do that. I mean, every trainer has potential to do that, but consistently the AI only does it with very specific trainers. Agatha and most likely Koga's Gym are really the only trainers that I experience this with. Maybe occasionally Gary will do it, but that's rare. And it needs to fucking stop. It's just annoying when I'm trying to grind. Reflect. Again, yes, I'm not very leveled up. But why am I getting destroyed by Hypno? Tanky ass motherfucker! It's not even that tanky, I'm just not in my... none of my Pokemon are all that high of a level. So, unfortunately, he's destroying my team. At least the 3 that are under 30. Oh, if the members that are in their 30s are 35. Hippo stands no chance. Sure. Dropped balls. Dropped the ball. I guess you'd say you dropped the ball. Controlling 2 3DSs with one hand. Just so I can actually spam the A button. Make sure that save pops. Good. Now, if my 3DS decides to turn off, no progress will be lost. Goodbye, Mew. Cool, weaken me. Weaken my defense. What's that gonna do me, but that's not a physical move. causing? There you go. I was like, why is my 3S bouncing? Now I can spam the A button and focus on chat and my other DS now. Okay. See, this should be a little bit faster, I feel, but maybe not. Who cares about that extra trainer over there? One trainer, missing one trainer in a gym is not going to be a big deal. Famous last words. Like I care about losing. I'm currently battling Koga, by the way. There was like 1 or 2 days where I didn't play blue. If I would have been probably at the end of the game by now. But that's okay. It doesn't take very long to complete this pokedex. That's just Gen 1 though. I mean, it takes several. It takes close to about 70. At least for me, it's gonna take about like maybe 70 hours, 50 hours, like 50 hours, 70 hours or so. But my total play time is around 100 hours. Totaling. This is definitely under that, but totaling on my average is around probably like 60 to 70 hours. If I play constantly, a good chunk of the time I do like fall asleep and leave the console on, or I'll tend to leave most of my shit on. So a lot of the time, in-game time is never accurate because I usually leave it on sometimes. Or while I'm chatting on Twitch, or when I'm streaming, I tend to talk a lot. So the 90 hours, that's not exactly the actual time. It's probably like a good 15 hours less, but still. I become a real pro at this. Not really. A real pro at what? Catching Pokemon? I don't know how you could be a pro at that. If this was a real life thing, yeah, maybe I can understand. I could see becoming a pro in, say, Pokemon Go. Because that kind of requires dexterity and aim. That I can understand. I mean, if you understand how RNG works, I guess, but you really can't predict randomness to some degree. There's some randomnesses that you can't really predict. But RNG can be predicted, yes, if you know how. But not like I'm going to be able to predict when a ball is going to break. Or what Pokemon I run into. That I don't know. I don't really know how to predict RNG. The only RNG I ever predicted was catching the legit, or catching legendaries in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But that's a third-party program to predict the seed that the shininess takes place on. And I can't wait to get back to that. It was so fucking fun. Took me a while to get used to that, but it was so fun once you started getting shinies. It was so good. I actually want to try it with black and white, which is not something I've done. Black and white is also a thing that that you can do. I can also do roaming Pokemon, but I don't really give a shit about the roaming legendaries because then you gotta sit there and basically you gotta do it and then you gotta release the Pokemon and then you gotta encounter them in the wild. You gotta repeat that. If you don't see the shiny Pokemon after you encounter, say the beasts, you gotta like release them in the wild and then you gotta encounter them. If they're not shiny, you gotta reset every time. It's a pain in the ass. So that's why roaming legendaries are just kind of meh. But I really do want Latias and Latias shiny. I already have the beasts shiny. I would love the stupid Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus, those guys shiny. But unless it's easy to get them consistently right after I release them into the wild or get to a certain event that procs them, then I have no problem with that. But with the 3 stationary beasts or the 3 legendary beasts, fucking hate them. I fucking hate running to them in the wild. So you gotta chase their ass. To fucking chase their ass down. Suicune is okay. I can probably somewhat okayly get Suicune, maybe. But that also required me to catch it first try then. Is the problem. Because I can't save before him. Ugh. I could try it. I really... Well, that'd be heart gold. Not crystal. To be fair, I'll be doing both heart gold and soul silver, so I'll be getting duplicates and showing off that, so I'll be getting 2 shinies of each legendary. And I don't know if I'll be trading them to anybody. I'll most likely keep them for myself. We'll see. Just because I only have 1 of each, and I like to have multiple sets, just in case shit happens like things have happened in where I go to play a game after like X amount of months or years, and certain Pokemon just are missing. I don't want one of my awesome Pokemon to be missing, so that I have a backup. Because I've had Pokemon just randomly just disappear. I don't remember if I traded it to somebody or what, but without knowledge of that, I freak out, and then I have to go breed a Pokemon and get that back. I don't want that to happen with my legendaries and shinies. It's a big deal to me. Dun, 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 dun. 30. 130. I can understand Pokemon not being a thing. Grinding the pokedex may not be a greatest thing for stream. But if other people can watch their favorite streamer play the same game, you guys who enjoy my content, is watching me play this should not be a big deal. Right? Right. I mean, it's really no different than grinding in ARPGs, like grinding in Kingdom Hearts or anything. It's just not as entertaining as freaking grinding in an ARPG. Farming in those are a lot better. Grinding in those are a lot better. Oh no. Thank you for giving Mew that full experience. Koga of the Elite Four. Wait, that's Gen 2. Koga, you're not quite the Elite Four yet. Still never understood why you became one, but okay. I do like that Koga became a Gen 2 Elite Four member in replace of Bruno. I still wonder where Lorelei, Bruno, and Agatha went. Because then you got Koga, Karen, and you got Will, Koga, Karen, and Lance. Still don't know where the others went, but hey, I do like Gen 2's Elite Four better anyway. I like Lance's. Lance is my favorite champion. Lance and Gary. Gary's probably one of my favorite rivals besides the red-haired kid, Silver, from 2. But Gary is definitely one of my favorite rivals. Because in later games, your freaking characters stop becoming rivals. They just become your friend that is there to basically want to test your skill at the end of every major event, and it's kind of dumb. I miss the rival aspect, and I guess it's still a rival, but they're more like friends who are testing each other, not so much a rival. Because your friends are not like assholes. Like Gary's a dickhead who literally is ahead of you every step of the way. And even gold is ahead of you, or silver is ahead of you in most regards. And he's just talking shit. And I love that. And then you got your friends who are like, hey! And then you got poor Wally, who's just sick, and you just keep shattering his damn dreams every fucking second. Poor Wally. Okay. Now I'm playing cross-handed. Why? I don't know. Probably easier to control the joystick that way, to be fair. And don't worry too much about Blue. I know I'm rushing now a little bit. I'll be completing the pokedex on it. That's no problem. I already got a good chunk of Pokemon. I just gotta get whatever traded is left. Get any in-game trades and just evolve. I'm good. Ah, damn it. I always do that. The moment I don't immediately switch to a different Pokemon, I forget what I was doing. I can't do that. That's because I get sidetracked. No. I want item. Withdraw. TM. Okay, and then we can probably try for a pincer on Blue, and then I need to capture at least 2 Pokemon in this game. One for the Helix fossil, or Ammonite fossil, and then one for a pincer. If I can get him in Blue in the next hour. And any other Pokemon I need for Blue, I will be fine getting, no matter what, so. I'm in no rush to complete Blue for any particular time frame. It's the ones I'm streaming that I'm trying to do. Yeah, resurrect it. Go ahead. Clone the dang thing. Then again, is it really cloning when the Pokemon itself is dead? Can you really clone a dead thing and make it alive? Because you're resurrecting it. That's literally what they state. But I feel like they do more than just resurrect a dead Pokemon. But I don't think cloning is really the only thing they're doing here. If they even are. Because yes, technically this is Cinnabar, where you get your freaking fossils back to life. Mew was cloned. How dare you? Sorry, we're depositing. Oh my god. Change box. Change now! Okay. Just needed a change box. Get out of my way. Select a person. Oh fuck, I didn't revive Seal. That's all good. I can do it mid-battle. Alright. That's saved. Now I go withdraw it. For anyone who's wondering what I'm doing, I just got my fossil. Now I gotta go withdraw it. After this is done, I gotta go capture 2 Pokemon. I'm gonna go attempt to get Pinsir and Blue. And then I got to trade after that. And then I have all of the Blue exclusives. Except for Hitmonchan, but I can actually go get him shortly here. And Hitmonchan, Pokemon like the fossils in Hitmonchan aren't technically exclusive to one game, you just need multiple games, or a friend to get them. But I have all the Blue exclusives. Let's go and get me... Actually, technically, I need 3 Pokemon then. Because then I also gotta... breed the Hitmons, so I can get duplicates of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan for both games. Because I want a copy of every Pokemon on each game. That's just how I am. But again, it'll be in due time. So let's go see if we can get Pinsir. You're back! Welcome back! Welcome back. Area 1. Area 1. Please, Safari Zone gods, bless me with the Kangaskhan luck that I had yesterday. Because my Safari Zone luck on stream has not been good aside for that Kangaskhan catch. In fact, Kangaskhan was the only rare Safari Zone Pokemon that I caught. The rest were all either trades from other games or caught in dungeons that made it so they don't run. To be fair, I'm happy about that, because fuck the Safari Zone. I really don't care. I've completed the entire Safari Zone before on my own time. I don't need to show that on screen. Me catching every fucking Pokemon. That took like 3-4 days to do. Ugh. You took down Yakon. Oh, light. I love me some light. Give me more. What tasty light. I just threw a Safari Ball at a freaking Nidoran female. Ooh. Yes, and that's where Vegeta realized Goku can go Super Saiyan 3. Well, not particularly that, but he knew that Goku had a higher potential that was beyond SS2. That's where he realized this. That later didn't come out until their fight. That's why Vegeta was pissed. And he also somehow watched Goku's entire fight with Majin Buu while dead. Don't know how. But I don't know if that's canon. I'm not sure if that's canon, but Vegeta stated in the anime that's how he saw Goku go Super Saiyan 3, is because he watched his fight with Buu when he was dead. That means Vegeta somehow has a way to watch. I don't know if that's canon or not. Now you have Norse sub-stories. Well, good. That means you got a trophy for that, right? If you completed every single sub-story or optional mission, maybe. That scene could very well be a filler. I have not read the manga in forever. You have no optional missions that you can do yet. I don't know. We'll see when I play the game and I get there and figure out exactly all the different optional stuff that you can do, or any missed stuff that you do to use the Dragon Balls to allow you to do, or Time Machine, or whatever that allows you to do optional sub-stories. I mean, that very well could be a filler scene, but it still explains how Vegeta knew about Goku. I mean, the whole scene with him being a Majin, the whole fight scene with Majin, Vegeta, and Goku, I'm not sure if when Vegeta stated that Goku was hiding his power from him, I'm not sure if that exact dialogue is filler. It very well could be. But either way, it still explains how Vegeta knew that Goku was hiding power. The scene where him blowing up Yakan, and Vegeta realizing Goku has still has more power to go, could very well be a real scene. Well, if my Dragon Ball manga wasn't behind my Inuyasha manga, I would actually go look. Throw. Oh, wait, you're in Area 1, not 2. Why am I in Area 2? Oops. Better. That is better. Thank you, Sarah B, for having options to check or change between generations. Mew. Good job, Mew. No, Machamp, I will not give you back your lunch money. I stole it rightfully. Fair and circle. I stole it fair and circle. God dang it, stop throwing balls at eggs. Last I checked, throwing a ball at an egg doesn't capture it. Eggs, seeds, whatever. Game Freak doesn't even know what execute is. And yet, egg is in his name. But every generation, the pokedex keep calling him flip-flopping. If I recall correctly. A Rhyhorn? That's a Pokemon I need. Why could I? Why? Don't break free. Rhyhorn was caught. New Pokedex entry added for Rhyhorn. Its massive bones are 1,000 times harder than a human bones. It can easily knock a trailer flying. I think the red and blue Pokedexes are the same, unlike some dual games, where Pokedex entries change depending on which game you're playing. Not all, not always, but some Pokedex entries are different between the two. Don't confuse me. Damn it, Mew. Damn it, Mew! Stop that. Mouse pad, please. There we go. Need it flat. Flat so it doesn't bounce whenever I try to move the joystick. Execute, come on. I need you, execute. Damn it. Get in the ball. Freaking eggs. And somehow one egg in the middle of them all is like gigantic. Dang perspective. Never understood why they did that. And Seal, you need some love. You need some damn lovin'. Agatha! Fucking quit stalling me! Just fucking let me kill you, alright? Old crone. Ooh, a Venonat. I don't have you. On blue, anyway. Good. Good. You hate the enemies in Kakarot. Why? Then why play the game? It's the same as people saying that they like Pokemon and RPGs or other RPGs, but they hate grinding. Then why play it? They all come. What are you talking about? They don't even give you a fighting chance. Are you dying to basic enemies? You're complaining about Kakarot, but yet you were okay with Xenoverse. Xenoverse enemies. Xenoverse battles are way worse. Way worse. The story is fun, but you're complaining about not getting a fighting chance, but you're okay with Xenoverse? Some of the Xenoverse fights were terrible. Terribly hard. They out of nowhere, they just ramp up difficulty in some of those in that game for no damn reason. You hate Xenoverse, but yet you talk about it all the time and keep telling me about all these updates and talk about how often you were playing it. So much for hating Xenoverse. I'm just trying to understand the sense that you're trying to make. I find I enjoy the combat in Kakarot. Probably in the most. I think the combat in Kakarot is probably the best combat in any, like, I guess, fighting game ever. I enjoy the fighting in that the best out of any other, like, combat fighting style. It's far better than Xenoverse, far better than Fighters, it's far better than any fighting game in existence. That's my opinion. I'm not a fighting game guy. So when I get combat and an ARPG like that, it's amazing. While I do wish that Kakarot was basically Kingdom Hearts combat, but it's not. And we'll never get that, unfortunately. Dragon Ball Z is more known for its fighting games than it is for its action games. They need to get off that mentality, because fighting games are god tier shit. I think they just need to be stopped. I think they just need to stop making fighting games. But that's me. But it doesn't matter because I don't even play them, so it doesn't really matter if they stop making them or not. I just personally don't care for fighting games. Past, like, unlocking every character and doing the story mode. That's why I stopped playing Fighters. Not that I beat it. I still haven't beaten Fighters' story mode. I just get very bored quick. Story wasn't even that great, and that's pretty much the best thing about Fighters is its story. And fighting games, and that's actually a fighting game that has a story. Most fighting games don't. And that's the best part about fighting games, though. The only good thing, I should say. Take that out, and you literally have a game that is nothing. I'm sorry for any of you fighting enthusiasts out there, but I really dislike fighting games. Same with my first-person shooter games. Because they're all the same. Every shooter game and every fighting game is the same. No change whatsoever. Yeah, it has different combos and different mechanics, but it's still the same thing. That's why Borderlands to me is good. Because it's got RPG elements and it changes up the overall same core shooter, and it has a very good story. Take out the story and take out its RPG elements, Borderlands would just be another generic shooter. Another generic shooter like COD. Or Navy SEALs. Oh, I already got you. Oh, come on. I didn't realize I had an execute already. I wasn't even paying attention to whether I caught it or not. Damn it. Whatever. now I know to run from that. This is where I would prefer to move around the UI, because this is where I would love to make run the first option now. I almost ran in my game. Whoops. Before you know it, in my main game, I'm going to hit run, and then in the other game, I'm going to be throwing Pokeballs, thinking I'm attacking. That's hilarious. That's very fucking hilarious. Struck balls and then run. Let's get on the bike, that's a lot faster movement. More steps, more encounters. Oh, did I just straight up not get experience for that? Oops. Actually, in the long run, I think what I'm doing with Pokemon is much slower than it would be if I were to focus on one Pokemon until it evolves. I think that was actually faster in the long run. It's faster when you have Pokemon that don't evolve at high levels like 37s and 40s, but it's slower when you actually start to get up to the higher level tiers. Makes sense. Four more levels, Seal. No. I'm gonna keep throwing balls until that Pokeball box full is gonna change. God damn it. I accidentally caught too many extra Pokemon that I don't need, and now my box is full. RIP Pinsir! That was gonna be the Pinsir I got, too. That would have caught. I know that for a fact. That would have been caught. Because the reason I know this is because my box is full. That's just how life works. Yeah, it's all good. Hipper Beam. Pepper Beam. Pepper Beam. But I don't see any doubles in here. Is that Bellsprout a double? Weird, I know I caught doubles. What the fuck? Yeah, that Bellsprout executes, apparently. Why is execute in box 1? I'm very confused. Alright, so we caught an extra execute, which apparently 1 is in box 1 somehow. And then we got an extra bell sprout. Okay. But you are the Pokemon Master. Not yet. Almost. Doduo's not even in my list. What? I sworn I changed out Primate for Doduo. Unless I didn't download a Doduo pick. I didn't. What? I thought I did. I totally did. Yeah, he's right there. You gotta keep... Future reference, if I ever have an image that's not accurate to what is on my team, I'm not gonna worry about you guys always having to do that, but if you do notice that I have wrong image, please let me know. If you don't have to focus on that, but if you do happen to notice, let me know. I didn't even pay attention to that, because that layout is mainly for you guys. And plus, it just makes my screen look nice. Otherwise, I can just have this without the Pokemon, and this be full screen. That would just look like shit. So no. The layout is more or less mainly for you guys to see who's on my team. I mean, I technically could just keep up the main team that I use throughout the game and say fuck putting up the Pokemon like this, but that's just to help you guys. Alright, we got Dildo face here. So how's it going over there? How's Kakarot doing? How's Dragon Ball Z Goku? I remember when that game was known as Project Dragon Ball, or whatever it was called. I say Project Dragon Ball at the lack of the actual title they had for it. Okay. Bug slut. Fucking slutty piece of bug shit. You piece of bug shit. Still don't know what that means. I guess I'll have to freaking look that up online. Okay. I'm not sure which page we're referring to. Ah! What? That'd be me. So me! It's a picture of someone watching Dragon Ball Super Broly in class. There's a dude who commented on the video, or on the picture. It says, "Hey, can you turn your computer to the left a little so I can see?" And it's a picture of Vegeta getting his ass handed. Actually, that's a picture of Broly. Yeah, no, that's a picture of Broly getting his ass handed to him. I thought it was Vegeta for a second, because Broly and Vegeta look alike in a lot of scenes. Art style. First, I thought he was watching it off a very, very big 3DS XL. I'm like, that's one gigantic 3DS. Are you fucking serious? It looks like one from a distance. Except the only tip-off is that it has buttons on the layout, or the front. That's my only tip-off that I knew it was a laptop, because of all the buttons. But from here, it looks like a gigantic 3DS. I want a gigantic 3DS the size of my laptop. That'd be amazing. Kind of. Come on, pincer. Nope. Alright, fine, don't run into me. Oh no! Pony. No. Seal. No. Pony. Yeah, Ponyta would be fine. Murder him. Murder it. Alright, cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. God damn it. What the fuck? That's... what the fuck? Okay. So there is some security check I gotta do. But why? And where? About actually taking me to it. I only know how to do it for that one line, though. Hey, Vegeta, what's the scouter say about his power level? I can't just do Nappa willy-nilly, man. It's over 9,000! That's my Vegeta impression. My Vegeta impression is garbage. I used to be a lot better with at Vegeta's voice. What? 9,000? I'm not no voice actor, I'm sorry. As much as I've watched normal Dragon Ball Z and actually tried to imitate Vegeta most of my life, and then started to imitate TFS's versions, which basically my Vegeta became their Vegeta, and Nappa just is their Nappa, apparently. And then there's probably the best voice, which is, I don't know if it's a mixture between TFS or the actual Funimation dub, but
I'm Cell, Joy's brother and sister. You're about to become part of the ultimate being.
no, I can't do King Yama. Mahogany. Mahogany. That's about as best I'm gonna get out of King Yama. Goku, what are you doing underneath my desk? That's the actual line from an episode. Filler, but that's an actual line from the episode, and that's my actual King Yama voice. That isn't TFS. Mahogany. And then there's the original Kami, which is a very easy voice. My name's Kami. Good thing they changed this voice later on. Jinx, bitch, shut up. I'm not no trained voice actor. So even if I'm imitating, it's still shit. I mean, if you want to hear some awesome voice acting, go watch my Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans playthrough. You'll watch me trash my voice when I tried doing Vegeta ape form. Oh lord. I voice acted the entirety of the Attack of the Saiyans Vegeta vs. Goku fight. Oh boy. I thrashed my voice doing Vegeta's voice. And Grade 8 Vegeta. What's wrong now, Kakarot? Might do much for you. It's not really a bad Grade 8 Vegeta impression, it's just that is a very tough voice for me to do, for a person who doesn't have the vocal cords for that kind of thing. Or at least for a person who doesn't train his vocal cords for that kind of thing. Some people are just naturally gifted with, like, a voice that kind of can just do whatever the hell it wants. I, unfortunately, was not blessed with that kind of voice, nor do I practice it. Some people have very flexible vocal cords. Such as people who can naturally sing. I cannot sing either. But some people are just born with the talent to sing and voice act. And then they work at it, giving their vocal cords that experience. I do not have that. I mean, for all I know, I technically don't know that. It's called practice makes perfect, but voice acting, while sounds interesting and fun, that's not something I was ever really care about. Growing up, I always cared about drawing and recording gameplay. So YouTube was always like a thing that I wanted to do, even though YouTube didn't exist back then. It's just making gameplay videos was something that I did as a kid. For some reason. I didn't do it to make people watch. I just have VHS tapes of recordings of me playing games. I don't even know if I have those anymore. So I guess me being like a childhood YouTube star was a thing.
Muck. Moo! Great, I gotta evolve Scum.
I gotta evolve Scum backwards. Fyuck. Fyuck. Almost forgot about you, Fyuck. I almost forgot about you, Fyuck. Yeah, I don't care, paralyzed Grimer. I really don't. How much experience you need, Slowpoke? Yeah, we're not going into Elite Four with that. I'm evolving you. I'm growing you right here and now. Let's change up the music, shall we? Pokemon Blue, please. I had like 5 chances to get a pincer, and one of them was caused by a full box. Onyx. Yeah, that's Onyx's actual cry. Sounds like he's dying. A Pokemon Master is my destiny. Venusaur, Rattata, Fiero, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Damn, I just did one segment of the Pokerap by heart. That's not really hard to do. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. It's all, folks. I think I got that last part wrong, but most of that was correct. I used to know the whole Pokerap by heart. Then they came out with Gen 2's Pokerap, and I feel like the people who made the Gen 2 Pokerap, the actual artists who were... It's the actual people from the actual Pokemon Gold and Silver. I'm not talking about, like, no fan Pokerap like they did with, I'm not talking about no, like, fan Pokerap like they did with, College Humor. For anyone who's if anyone has not listened to the College Humor Pokerap, it is fucking hilarious. But Gen 2 Pokerap seems so uninspired and like, ugh. But I love the College Humor Pokerap, which actually includes all the Pokemon up to, I think, Gen 5? However, they do, say Pokemon names differently, though. Which kind of bothers me for some of that. You defeated Nappa. Good job. Alright, so we got Slowbro. Pinsir, why being a pain in the asshole? Oh, bug catching contests. Why can't you just be on? Fortunately, Gold, Silver, and Crystal don't go off of actual 3DS time. They go off of actual time that you set at the start of the game. So even if I change my 3DS clock, it's not going to make a difference. It's not like any of the DS games like Heart Gold, Soul Silver that are based off of DS timer. So I can't just go and change my clock. Alright, so we gotta deposit Slowbro for... Alright, hold up, what? Is there a reason why Tentacool is in here? Is my layout, like, not... What is going on? Dodrio, Slowbro, you're gone for Grimer. I don't think I got Grimer yet. I have not been paying attention to my layout, which is not good, because I like to make sure that's updated for you guys. To an extent, I'm gonna forget a lot. Accurate image. Grimer Pokemon Go. Yeah, last I checked, no. Last I checked, Grimer Pokemon Go doesn't look like a derp blob. Derp blob. Blah. So we got Grimer, we got Seal. I sworn I had Seal out for Tentacle. Maybe I never did. Whoops. Yeah, I really got to keep up on this. Thought I changed you to Seal. Ooh, I don't have you here. Sworn I downloaded Seal and Dugong.